Hi everyone, this is Ashish Goyal from Pediatrics Board Review, and in this video I'm going to take you behind the scenes into the virtual atlas of pediatric pictures. This is something that's only available through the Pediatrics Board Review. I created it. It took me hundreds of hours to go ahead and coordinate this entire project, but I believe it is extremely valuable to anyone who is studying for the boards, and one of the biggest assets that you can have towards scoring well on your boards and eventually passing them. One of the biggest value points of the Virtual Atlas of Pediatric Pictures, or the VAP, is efficiency. So in the current practice, most people look through their very, very heavy atlas, which is approximately 1,100 pages long, and the entire process, all the logistics, take at least several minutes, and that can easily add up to somewhere between 10 to 20 hours worth of wasted time simply for the logistics part of it. So that's why I want to take you behind the scenes, show you what the Virtual Atlas of Pediatric Pictures looks like in its different forms, and how extremely valuable it can be to you in your arsenal of tools towards passing the pediatric boards. Okay, so what you're seeing right now is our members area. Essentially, we have images from throughout the web, so we're not relying just on one specific resource. Instead, if we find any phenomenal image from across the web, we can go ahead and include it. And what you'll see over here in these different columns are the name of the topic that's going to be reviewed over here, the members only post, meaning these are links to the actual content from the Pediatrics Board Review. So if you are someone who has access to the online version of the course study guide, then all you have to do is, when you're wondering about Marfan syndrome, you click on this link and it'll actually open up in a new tab, and you can go ahead and review that link before moving on. So that way you can tie in both your review of an image along with your review of a topic. Okay, so we've actually done this in a way where you simply click on it, it opens it up in a new tab, you review it, when you're done, you close. What that allows you to do is you can be anywhere within this particular VAPP, and you can click on something, it'll open up a new tab, and then when you're done with this area, you go ahead and click the tab closed. And the same thing goes for this area where the images are. So if I just simply click on the image, it opens up in a new tab. Once I'm done reviewing it, I can simply go ahead and close down that tab, and then I will not miss a beat. And you can see how quickly we can simply go through all of these different images. It's literally a matter of seconds, as opposed to picking up your very heavy atlas and thumbing through it and taking a ton of time to do it. And it's very, very easy to use, and we have multiple images for most topics, and you'll see those over here, and we will have alternate links over here. And if you find any broken links, all you have to do is submit it to us, and we can go ahead and work on getting it fixed up. And now, how about we take a look at how this will work on your phone or your tablet. Okay, so over here we have my actual iPhone. Why don't we go ahead and look at it this way? And if I go ahead and click over here, watch what happens. It opens up a new window. I can review the image that I want. I click over here, and it allows me to go ahead and take this and simply get rid of it. And if I decide that I want to go back to this and look at the post, I simply click on the post. It opens that up also in a new window. Very cool, I believe. I can go ahead and review the entire topic of Marfan syndrome from the Pediatrics Board Review Course Study Guide. And when I'm done, I go ahead and click on this area again. And then I take this and I just shove it out. Okay? And I'm done. So try another image. So we're going to try this one right here. Opens up. I can go ahead and look at different pictures of psoriasis. When I'm done, I tap in this area, and then I take this and I slide it out, and that's it. So just like that, I can actually review the entire atlas on the go on my phone. And the same would go for your iPad or your other tablet or mobile device. As long as it's an internet-enabled smart device, it's going to be able to do the exact same thing. So these are the two different ways that you can interact with the online members-only area of the Virtual Atlas of Pediatric Pictures. Now, what about the other version? That's PDF. This PDF can be opened on your desktop, it can be opened on your phone, it can be opened on your tablet. Now, there's one thing about PDFs that bugs so many people who have Apple devices like myself. Hyperlinks oftentimes don't play well with them. You can read them, but certain functionality is limited. We have actually put in a ton of work to make sure that every single link on here opens up the same way it would on a different mobile device. So to start, let's just see how it behaves with your desktop. You click over here. Based on whatever your default browser is, it will go ahead and open up the topic within your browser. You can go ahead and review the topic the same way that you would in the online area, and then after that you can go ahead and go back to your PDF. So I go ahead and do that, and now that I've reviewed it, I can go ahead and click on the image. So that's how you interact with the PDF on your desktop. What else is in here? There's also a 5-question set from the Pediatrics Board Review Q&A book, the Success Blueprint, some memory aids, and also the entire table of contents from the Pediatrics Board Review Course Study Guide in case that's not a resource that you currently have. Now, what about how the PDF interacts with your phone? Okay, so we're back in my iPhone simulator, and here's the PDF, which I can simply scroll up and down, and it looks the exact same way as it did on my desktop. And if I'm out and about and I decide that I want to go ahead and start interacting with this, I just simply do the same thing. I'm going to start by clicking on the image. It's going to ask me if I want to open it, copy it, add it to a reading list. I am simply going to go ahead and open it. And we see that the same document opens up again. I can go ahead and review this. I can double click, come back over here, and continue moving forward. If I decide there's a topic that I'd like to review, as long as I am logged in to the online members only area, then I can go ahead and click one of these members only posts, and it will go ahead and take me into that as well. Just like that. Then I can go ahead and double click, come back over to my PDF, and continue scrolling through. So it's as simple as that, much faster than carrying around a solid 1,100-page, 8-pound brick of an atlas. And I highly encourage you to go ahead and take advantage of this awesome resource. I really wish that I had something like this when I was studying for the boards, and that's why I created it. You've heard this before, but the reason that I create these things is because they come out of some sort of a frustration and this idea that things can be better, and I truly feel that this is the wave of the future in terms of studying. Everything should be digital. It should be accessible to you everywhere. So I've tried to create a resource that does exactly that. If you have any questions, definitely feel free to reach out to us, pediatricsboardreview.com/contact. That's pediatricsboardreview.com/contact.